Hello, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making a pop-out card. This is a great card for any occasion like someone's birthday or like Father's Day or Mother's Day. And thank you so much for subscribing and liking this channel. So these are the things that we're going to need. We're going to need permanent markers if you want to add color to your card. If you have like wavy scissors or something, use those. And if you have any regular sharp scissors, but always use scissors with an adult. We want you to all stay safe. You should also bring a pencil with you, a ruler, and some glue. Also, we need some construction paper and in a bunch of colors. You can use any colors that you want, but it's best to not use like design papers. But it would be fun if you did. So let's get started with our craft. So when you're making this craft, you should have one piece of construction paper, any color or just a random white piece of paper. Then, when you are making it, fold the piece of paper in half. It has to be precisely half, otherwise this craft is not going to go right. So this, your parents could help you, or you can do it on your own if you're really good at this. Folding it slightly, a little bit uneven is fine. Now, take your ruler and your pencil. So, every 3 centimeters, you have to make a line. So, here I would have to make a line. Here I would have to make a line. Here I would have to make a line. Like that, so on, I would have to make lines. So when you're doing the lines, if you could see the paper lines, you should make them every 6. Make 6 of those small lines. And now when you take one of those lines and make them into 3 centimeters. And then from 3 centimeters on, you can make them from 3 centimeters. Next is gonna be like 4 centimeters. So after you make your lines on your paper, they should be 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters, 5 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 7 centimeters, and 8 centimeters. That's how many centimeters you need. And then you can put away your pencil and ruler, and you can take your sharp scissors that don't have the waves. Unless you want to make your cake look wavy, you take your scissors and make a straight cut down the line. Try to stay on the line. And slowly cut. After cutting your lines, you should fold your cuts. And don't fold the last and top folds, because then your cake won't come out. Fold them and make them as smooth as possible so it will stay proper. Then fold them back down in the position you cut them. Open your cake. Here comes your cake. Then open your things by open your card and then start taking your the flaps that you have and start folding them this way. Like when you're closing the card, it comes up and there's a gap here. Continuously do that for all the folds other than the last 2. The first one and this last one, the first one and last fold you should not. And you should get a card like this. When you fold it, when you when you then close the card back up, you should get a perfectly lined cake mold type of thing. Fold it really, really well. Then open it back up, and wham! Well, bam! There's a cake. To make decorations and all, I am going to take a piece of paper like this. We did this earlier, but you measure the length. So say you did 8 centimeters. So that means you just double the 8 centimeters and make it into 16 centimeters and cut, and then put your pieces of paper in between. Then take your glue and glue it on. So now we're gonna make the strips. After cutting them into waves, you're gonna add a little glue onto the piece or onto the bottom or top of your card. After doing that, you're gonna put the piece on. If it's a little too long, it's alright. You can take your scissors and take a little snip. After snipping that piece off, just let that dry and finish the rest of your pieces. So we're back. We finished gluing all the pieces of cake, and now we're gonna make a tiny candle to put right up there. So let's start. First, you draw a little line. If your paper is a little too thick, make a small cut a small piece of paper. And if the paper is a little too thick, you can make the lines, make it a little shorter. After making the lines, draw a line on the top vertical, like this. Then after that, draw the smallest little line over there. After that, draw a little curve type of thing. It doesn't matter how it looks because that's gonna be our candle. Our candles come in all different sizes, so that's how it's gonna come. Now, take your scissors and start cutting that thing out. First, you can cut it without cutting those small pieces. Here it goes. Now, I'm gonna finish cutting little spaces in between. Like so. Then I take the space and then I rip it out. Don't make the space too big because then it'll look a little weird to see a long candle wax and a long candle thing, but a short flame. For this, your parents are also allowed to help. It's a little hard to get those little edges in, so you just cut them little by little, tiny bit by tiny bit. If you accidentally cut the flame off, it's alright because you might want to make a very, very long stick, so you can make more. So what I did was we're gonna make the candle up here. So to do that, I drew out a little candle, or if you want, you can print out a little candle from somewhere, like anywhere, and just cut it out. But it has to be small enough to fit in this gap. After doing so, cut out your candle. This will take a little time because you need to cut out the candle very well. Try doing the drawing with a little wax, like a little piece there, so the wax is like it's there. Like so, cutting out this. And there you have it, a little candle. After taking the candle, you can add some color. Like, since this is a little, you can add like a little red to make the flame look a little more better. And then you can set this aside. You can take your glue. Mine just ran a little. And you can add the tiniest little drop of it in the front. Like so. After adding a little bit of glue, you can stick it here. Sticking it there looks like it's a cake. Now after your candle is sitting on your cake, leave it to dry for a little. Well then, let's start on the background. For the background, it's going to be the same size construction paper, but it has to be also a different color. So that will give a little variety. Now, after doing so, fold the other piece of paper in half. After that, take your cake. Take your cake and put it in. After putting it in, fold it a little bit. After folding it, you can glue it. Fold the piece of paper in half and then put the glue. Taking the glue from here, you can make lines of it. But take very little glue because a little goes a long way. So now I'm going to fold this back. After doing that, fold it very nicely and let it sit. Then do the other side. Now I'm going to close it and then smash it. If you want, if your ruler is like ours, you can take it and just get it around the side, so now it will help. So it'll help sit. Now your cake is ready. It's a very good piece of art that you can leave in your house, or you can give it to a friend or family member that has a birthday or a special occasion. Now I'm going to decorate it saying happy birthday because I want to. So in the beginning, before we made our decor like this, I have actually made a card for one of my friends named Bonnie. It's her birthday on the 27th, so I made this short card. It has the cake inside that we made today, and it's really pretty if you add decorations on the outside and stuff. So really send this to someone, and please subscribe. I love how you guys are subscribing and liking these videos. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye.